Nick, what's up, man?
Hey buddy, what's up? Afternoon.
Good afternoon. Well, Maroon fans all around the world are tuned in and excited to hear you speak. As you know, we've been planning this live for a little bit now, myself and you, and we appreciate you being here. Firstly, how are you? What have you been up to?
I'm fine, man. The body is getting some time to recover. I'm just home, doing some exercise, trying to, eat properly, trying to learn to cook a bit, playing some video games, watching every series on Netflix.
Every series. When we get off this call, you have to send me some recommendations, man. I'm starting to run out myself.
Oh, for sure, man.
And I know that you're a person that enjoys the team atmosphere, being with the team and being on tour. I know that that's your thing. You enjoy company. So I know it must be tough being home basically by yourself for this period. How have you been handling that?
No, well, my girlfriend is here with me, so she's lending her support as well.
Okay. So as I said, we took some questions from our fans on all three of our major social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So I'm just going to shoot some of those at you firstly, because obviously they're anxious to hear your answers.
Oh,
The
sure, man.
first one, this is a very interesting one to me. Do you want to play Test cricket for the West Indies?
Oh, yeah, that's an easy question. Of course, I want to. One
Okay,
day.
okay. That was a question from a Facebook fan. You want to go any deeper into that?
Um, you know, Test cricket. Growing up, I always watched Test cricket and I always wanted to play. I had an unfortunate accident that I had to make decisions and had to live with the consequences. But now everything is all right with me, and whenever I'm called to play Test cricket, I'm ready to play.
And I'm sure the Maroon fans are looking forward to that day also. Who is the toughest bowler that you've played against? Now, I'm going to give you two picks on this one because you've played a lot of cricket internationally. You've played in the IPL, and obviously you've played a lot of regional cricket also. So I'm going to give you one West Indies pick, and I'm going to give you one international pick.
All right. So first West Indian pick is obviously Sunderland because I remember when I was 18 years, he bowled a super over to me, and I only hit one ball, and that I won't ever forget that. And every time I see him, I tell him I'll get him back for that. So I'm just
Okay.
waiting for that day again, so I can have some revenge on him. Um, Internationally, I haven't really. I've just started to play. I've been doing decent so far. I don't really have, you know, T20 cricket is just a couple balls you might get a better person. So I never really had any, you know, long spells, so I can see that if someone is really difficult to get away. So I haven't got an international bowler yet who I found is really difficult yet because I just started to play.
Right. I'm sure with some experience, you'll figure out a few in the years to come. But the Sunil Narayan one, I'm sure that the Maroon fans are interested to see when that will take place.
Yeah,
Whenever the chance arises, that
yeah,
you might have
that's
to come to
favorite thing.
Trinidad with some local cricket.
Yeah, I'll have to play against some softball cricket.
Next question from another Facebook user. What have you been doing in the off time to keep game ready? So training specific. What have you been doing to ensure that your skills and your fitness are up there when you do get back on the field?
To be honest, there's not much you can do now. To be honest, the only thing I'm doing right now is working on my fitness. Just trying to get lose some weight, gain some muscle, just get fit, do some more running. When it comes to the cricket aspect of it now, just I'm getting a break now, so mentally, I can focus on, I can start focusing on what mistakes I made in the past, what I did properly in the past. There's YouTube, there's internet, there's sports apps where you can go and look at your footage. So I'm just reassessing and you know trying to just get better. So my mind is there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just trying to continue to keep it that way.
Right. And one of the admirable things about you, I remember I had a conversation with you during the Super 50, I think in 2018, and you were saying that you always try to remain a student of the game. You're always trying to learn. you're always trying to pick up good habits. So even when you go to the IPL, it's all about ensuring that you learn from the guys who have been there, have done that, so that throughout your career, you're not making a lot of missteps. And that's very admirable. So I just want to commend you on that.
Thank you.
Final Facebook question. Someone wants to know what goes through your mind walking from the dressing room to the crease if West Indies are 4 or 5 wickets down within the first 20 overs of an ODI match. It's a very specific question, but I trust that you can answer it.
All right. Well, to me, I don't like to be in the dressing room for long. I hate to sit and watch the game, and just be anxious knowing when I have to bat. So I try to, go out, try to run to the crease as fast as I can. Just get to the pitch quick. Just make sure the blood is flowing. If I'm not on strike, then that's fine. But if I'm striking, just focus as quick as possible. Bat a couple balls, get the nerves over with, and then afterwards, just let the process take care of itself. I've been working hard, so I back my skills. I back whatever I've been practicing to do, and it's just up to me now to execute my skills when I go to bat. And the key is just getting out there fast, get the blood flowing.
Mm-hmm. So once you're in that competitive mood, once you're ready to bat, nerves don't really play a part.
Now, obviously, when you now go to bat, you have nerves, but after a while, when the blood is flowing, and you get some deep breath in, start to get accustomed to the atmosphere, then everything is fine for me. Then you're locked on, you forget that there's a crowd, and you're just there, you're playing. Like, you're just happy to be out there and just enjoying what you do.
Right. So now we move on to 2 Twitter questions that we got via our mini request. And someone asked, which is your favorite shot to play? We know that you have a lot of shots in your arsenal. You're a player that can play basically all around. So they want to know which one is your favorite.
I think my favorite shot is probably a cover drive. Now is a cover drive.
Mm-hmm.
I find like when I play a cover drive, and you're taking a photo, that's the best shot. It looks the best. So yeah, definitely a cover drive.
Yeah, and the Windies senior man analyst is in the chat.
It's true.
Interesting question from Twitter. I'm not sure. This must have came from one of your former teachers. So be careful how you answer it. They're asking, who was your favorite teacher growing up and why? Think and be careful how you answer this one, because I want to believe that they're asking for a reason.
I have, to be honest, I have 2 favorite teachers, and I went to 2 different schools, right? So first was in Kuvasek, definitely the PE teacher, which is Mr. Maraj. And then when I went to NAPS, it was the next PE teacher, which is Mr. Naga.
The PE teachers?
Definitely the PE teachers.
Why?
That's my thing. My favorite subject was physical education at the end of the day.
Understood. So it's no wonder that you became a cricketer.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you weren't a cricketer, what would you be doing for a living, Nicholas Pooran?
That's a good question, because every time someone asks me that, I could never answer. Even in school, I could never answer. In school, when they ask you what do you want to be when you grow up,
right.
in my mind, I really know I want to be a professional cricketer. But if I put that in the paper, the teacher will be like, "No, seriously, what you want to be?" So I don't know, miss. I really don't know. So like, no, I still don't know what, if I wasn't playing cricket, what would have been. But,
so that was your toughest question in school.
yeah, for sure.
But are you into any other sports? Do you play any other sports?
I like basketball. I like football. I watch a lot of basketball. Yeah, that's it, mean too.
Okay, so there you have it, fans. Nicholas Pooran is a real cricket man. If he wasn't playing cricket, he wouldn't be Nicholas Pooran. That's
that's right.
So Instagram questions. No, so our Instagram fan base who are obviously here with us. The first question is, who was your childhood inspiration?
Brian Lara.
Brian Lara. What made you stronger after being injured?
It was just my mindset, to be honest, because as the question you asked me earlier on, just now, what I want to be when I grow up, or what if I wasn't a cricketer, what would I have been? And to me, sitting on the hospital bed, sitting at home, I know my dream at the end of the day is to play professional cricket, be a professional athlete. And that was just my mindset. My mindset was so strong that, whatever happened to me, it happened for a reason. So I decided to use that. I decided to, every negative thing I decided to think positively. Some people might take that statement for granted, but it's true. And I just had to believe every single time I go to the hospital or I go to clinic and I see improvement myself, I started to believe more and more that, I can make it possible.
Right.
Once I believe that, I will play cricket again, that was all. I trust in the Lord, and it worked out for me. And then everything changed after that accident. I had to be mentally strong. Every day waking up the same time, going to therapy, same time doing the same exact thing. That's difficult, and that helped me to be mentally strong as well. And
Yeah.
it just worked out in a way. It worked out in a way that everything happened. I took positively, and 3 years later, I'm here sitting talking to you.
Exactly. And I know that there were points in time during that injury and during that hospital period where other people didn't necessarily have as much faith as you did. So that must have been tough to deal with also.
Yeah, and that's the sad reality. Yeah, at the end of the day, you have to accept reality. But it was tough. It was difficult. It was a difficult period in my career, and just at the end of the day, I believe you won't be at the ground for too long. If you want to get up, you'll get up. Simply.
Right.
I just had to go through that week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 a month, whatever it is, and just believe that next week things will be better. And every morning I wake up, go to sleep in night, wake up. I just keep believing that the next day is gonna be a better day.
So it seems like you went through that entire situation with a pretty positive mindset. But I want to know what happened within that period of time that would have changed you as a person. How was it played out in your life?
Um, in that period, the biggest change for me was, I remember um sitting in the hospital. I wasn't too big on, religion, right? And my girlfriend, her family came and decided to pray for me, and they decided to teach me about the Bible and teach me about Jesus. And from that day, the woman just asked me to believe, and so I was just listening, and I started to believe, and I saw for myself that every single day, every week, I was seeing improvement, and I felt it was because I was believing that I could get better and just trusting in the Lord, and that changed everything for me. To be honest, that's the most honest answer I can give you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. Obviously, myself and the Maroon fans, sad that you had to go through that, but we're happy to see you come out on the next side of it and where you want to be as a professional cricketer. So that's pretty impressive. I'm sure that that story gives a lot of youngsters throughout the Caribbean hope that although they may be going through an adverse situation, which may not even be as serious as yours, but they can come out. Although they may feel down now, they can come out and they can achieve. So
Yeah,
thank you for sharing that with us.
no problem, buddy.
Um, what is the key to playing spin so well? As all the fans know, you're the boss at playing spin, and they want to know what is it that allows you to do that.
Um, to be honest, I practice a lot. I wasn't too good at spin, to be honest. I think what helped me a lot is playing windball cricket as well. Trying to pick what these guys throw off their hands. So, for instance, Sunil will do the same, and he's probably the best windball player in the country. And everyone started to play softball, windball game. So we started to pick up a hand. So that's an advantage for me because I have a better idea of what spinners are doing. I I remember when I was playing for Trident, Robinson was the coach, and he helped me a lot, explaining certain things to me about batting spin. Paulie was there as well. He's a bully spinner, so he have an idea of hitting the ball for six and how to do it. And Robin was teaching me how to get single. You remember in Queen's Park a year, Sun was there, Paulie was there, Bravo was there, and I was batting and I was trying to hit everything with six. And someone said, Pooran, We know you can hit six, but try to, for the next couple of months, try to learn to get a single. Learn to get a single, and then you'll see everything will just fall in place. So I decided to try to figure it out. I spoke to Robs a bit, talked to someone, decided to practice more about getting singles, hitting gaps, putting on codes. And I went afterwards. I went to Mumbai. Robs was there as well. I walked with him. I asked a lot of questions again. Rohit, Sachin, everyone was there. So I keep asking a lot of questions, how to bat spin. And I ended up playing in Bangladesh for two seasons. And I remember just asking everyone about how to bat spin. And then I went to Pakistan Super League. And Shoaib Malik and Sangakkara was there. And I had conversations with them about how they bat spin so good. And they gave me tips, what they use, and I started to practice it a bit more. So it didn't come overnight to me. It came 2-3 years I spent practicing just to get better at it. Because I knew at the end of the day I could strike the ball decently. So, but that wasn't important. The most important thing was trying to get single, and I'm still trying to improve and get better at it. I'm seeing, I'm seeing that I'm improving. But the key was definitely asking questions from players who do play spin very good, and practicing it. Just listen to what I have to say, and just go and practice it, and then come and execute in the match. Because at the end of the day, if you don't practice something, you can't come and do it in the match. It won't work like that. Unless
Yeah.
you're a superhero, you're super talented.
Exactly. And that feeds right into what I mentioned earlier with your student personality, and you always being willing to ask questions, always willing to learn. And you've seen how it has worked for you thus far. So is that something that you would encourage all younger cricketers to pick up?
Yeah, it don't matter if you're young or old, the game is always bigger than you. We all know that as, sportsmen. Um, so, every single day you can learn. You can learn from someone younger than you. You can learn from someone older than you. It don't really matter because, every day we get an opportunity to learn something new. And the most important thing, because I remember Ross Taylor telling me, I asked him for some advice when I was 17 in the CPL, and he said, the best advice I could give you as a youngster is shut up and just listen. And that was just simple. And then, a year or two after, I really understand what you say. And there's nothing like a stupid question, according to Dwayne Bravo. There's nothing like a stupid question.
Right.
Yeah.
How did it feel to score your first 100 for the West Indies at a World Cup?
Um, to be honest, that that 100 was purely based on hard work. Getting into the team, doing the hard work, getting some success, but not getting that big score. And it all happened in that game. We were struggling a bit. I came and got Hetty run out, so I know I had to put down my head and bat. Getting Fabian run out on 99. I was on 99 and Fabian got run out on 52 or 53.
I
They
remember.
were forced to win the game comfortably. So right after he got run out, I got 2 runs in the wicket, and I couldn't really celebrate because it's my
Yeah,
first 100,
that was
but
still on your mind.
yeah, Fabian just played a blinder for innings, and I couldn't really celebrate. So to be honest, that feeling at that moment, I wasn't too happy about it. I would have what I could have made up for it if I'd won the game for the team. But I came out when there was out 20 runs again. So that, to be honest, I felt a bit relief just to get that first 100, but it wasn't. It just didn't feel right because we lost the game at the end of the day. To
Yeah,
put the
yeah,
icing on the cake is just to win. And
yeah. I understand. So the team goals are more important to you than individual goals.
yeah. So I'm just waiting to score that next century so I can celebrate a bit.
Yeah, we'll celebrate like it's the first one.
Yeah, for sure. I have something to connect to.
um, no, you mentioned early. Someone actually asked who is your favorite cricket legend, right? But you mentioned that you got into the game basically because, well, Lara was your hero.
Yeah.
So I know that you've had the opportunity now to meet Brian Lara, speak with him. Is it what is he like as a person, and how has he assisted you in your career?
Um, I now started to talk to him. Try to, he's open for questions, but at the end of the day, that's Brian Lara. So
Yeah.
I asked him certain things. He gave me a response, and the response he gave me is he's just a genius. So the things he would say, you would be, wow, this is why he was so good. I know
Yeah.
I just started to speak to him about cricket because I just started to understand the game a little more as well.
Mhm.
So as time go along, I just keep asking questions. But I'm surprised that the way he answered how a genius would answer.
Right, right. There's always that moment when you're speaking to somebody that
Yeah.
really know about what they're speaking about, that you go to yourself, this is why. This is why you are him. This is why you're Brian Lara. Yeah. Now today is one of your very good friends' birthdays. Um, our skipper for ODIs and T20s, Mr. Cairo Pollard. I was wondering if, for the sake of myself and the Maroon fans, and Mr. Pollard, of course, if you could please serenade him with a happy birthday song. That was a
That,
special request from the fans.
uh, no chance, man.
I
I'll
want
see him.
I want
I'll
two
call him on video
lines.
chat. I'll call him on video chat and I'll sing to him.
You have to post it first then.
No, no chance. I'm not good at singing.
I know if you send him a video, he will send it to me. So that's what you should do.
uh,
Full thanks for chatting to us, man.
I,
Obviously, from a Cricket West Indies perspective, we are dying to see you guys back on the field, and the Maroon fans also are missing you guys very much. Every day we get hundreds of messages telling us how badly they want to see you guys play, and we have to respond and say, safety first, that type of thing. So if there's any message that you would like to give to your fans, could you?
yeah, sure. Um, I just believe it's a good time for us to meet our friends and family. This virus will be over in no time. We believe so. Let's continue to believe like that. Let's try to do the right thing. Not just for ourselves, but for everyone who surrounds us. Um, it's strange. It just happened from nowhere, but it wouldn't be here for long anymore. I believe. We will get back to our normal lives in no time, and let's just remember the things we're doing and during this pandemic. So when our normal day life starts over, we just don't take simple things for granted. Yeah.
Thank you, Nicholas, and thanks for speaking with me, man. We'll catch up later. We're looking forward to receiving that singing video.
No problem, buddy. Take care.
Enjoy the rest of your day, man.
All right, buddy.
There you have it, Maroon fans. That was Mr. Nicholas Pooran, West Indies wicketkeeper batsman. And he is obviously missing Maroon and looking forward to being back on the field as soon as possible. Had some very valuable advice for you guys in regards to the handling this coronavirus situation and ensuring that we maintain the good habits that we're picking up throughout this period when it is over. Thanks for having me once again. I'm Dario Batley, the Senior Men's Team Media Officer. And please join us on Thursday for another broadcast of Maroon Hangout. We'll be announcing our guest for that session soon. And I'm pretty sure that you guys will be excited to see. Enjoy the rest of your day and take care. Stay safe.